How to install the HP Remote System Controller on the HP Z Central 4R. In this video, we'll show you how to install the necessary components to use the HP Remote System Controller with the HP Z Central 4R workstation. For the installation, you'll need a T15 Torx head screwdriver. You'll also need the components that come with the HP Remote System Controller kit, which includes the remote system controller itself, a short Ethernet cable, a DisplayPort to mini DisplayPort cable, a USB 3 Type A to USB 3 Type A cable, and the external power and signal cable. The kit also includes screws for the bulkhead adapter, the 10-pin bulkhead adapter, and the internal power and signal cable. You'll also need the HP Z Central 4R Remote System Controller Cable Adapter Kit. Reference to product quick specs to find more information about this. Remove the top cover of the Z Central 4R by pressing the black button down while sliding the cover towards the rear. Remove the plastic fan duct. On the main board, unplug the front I/O connector located near the power supplies. Plug the cable adapter into this port and reconnect the front I/O connector to the appropriate connector on the cable adapter. Remove the dual-slot PCI Express riser by grabbing the blue touch points and pulling it upwards. Use the T15 Torx head driver to remove the bracket from the dual-slot riser. Install the bulkhead adapter into the PCI Express bracket included in the cable adapter kit. Install the internal power and signal cable into the rear of the bulkhead adapter and install the PCI Express bracket into the dual-slot riser. Reinstall the bracket on the dual-slot riser by using the T15 Torx head driver. Reinstall the dual slot riser back into the PCI Express slot on the main board. Route the internal power and signal cable under the single slot riser, guiding it toward the cable adapter that was installed earlier. Connect the internal power and signal cable to the available connector on the cable adapter. Reinstall the same duct and the top cover. Install one end of the external power and signal cable into the bulkhead adapter that was just installed into the dual slot riser. Plug the DisplayPort end of the mini DisplayPort to DisplayPort cable into the primary graphics output of the graphics card. Plug one end of the USB cable into an available USB port on the workstation. Now connect the opposite ends of each cable to their corresponding ports on the left side of the remote system controller. If it's desired to pass through the network connection from the remote system controller to the workstation, then plug in one end of the short Ethernet cable into the RJ45 port on the workstation. Connect an Ethernet cable to the RJ45 port on the right side of the remote system controller.